Ron, where are you? Where is Ron right now? You done messed up, Ron!
Ron is right here. Welcome back, everybody, for more SPTV, where every day is a great day not to be in a cult. Regular viewers of my channel will already be familiar with the subject matter that we're talking about today, but it deserves some additional coverage than what I've already given it. And indeed. So today, let me just show you this article. This is what today's video is going to be based on, but I'm going to show you some of the supporting video related to the article and related to the proceedings. This was reported yesterday in the Daily Journal. California lawyer, Scientology, bankrolled elder abuse case. It emerged during the 5-day bench trial that the plaintiff's elder abuse case was being bankrolled by the Church of Scientology, according to the defendant's lawyer. Now, the plaintiff in this totally bogus elder abuse case, which I have been loosely referring to as just a restraining order hearing against William Good, who has the YouTube channel Scientology Audit. On Twitter, William's account is Film the Police LA. And the plaintiff is Joseph Eckers, Joey Eckers. He doesn't like being called Joey, guys. He likes being called Rocket. And if you call him Joey, he finds it offensive and demeaning because Joey's a silly name. Rocket. Now, Rocket's a name that people take seriously. Okay, before I continue to read from the article itself, I'm actually going to show you some clips of videos that William has posted to his Twitter account. These are 3 of the 6 incidents. I just didn't think it was necessary to find all 6. These videos comprise 3 of the 6 incidents that Joey was claiming represented harassment, stalking, and elder abuse. It's truly amazing. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully I can share this with you correctly. Okay, William on this tweet says, the Scientology plant tried to have me arrested 4 times. All he ended up getting was his feelings hurt. Okay, check this out, guys. Okay, keep in mind, it is Joey who's claiming that William is stalking her and harassing and abusing him. Let me know if that seems to be the case in these videos. By the way, it's William who's protesting outside of a Scientology location. Joey just happens to constantly show up and interact with all of the protesters. Here's an example.
Then you wouldn't answer me. Oh, God. Are you a Satanist? Are you a Satanist? Are you an agnostic? Are you an atheist? Look at your teeth. Why are your teeth so yellow? My God, look at those things. Listen, brother, I don't care. Because I'm not bothered about using whitening like you use. I don't care. What's your spirituality? Oh my God. What's your spirituality? Look at the plaque around the bottom too, man. Every time you open your mouth, right? So you probably shouldn't open your mouth. You defend Scientology and things are going to be rough for you. That's what happens. Listen. Oh, you got to spray the thetans already. You got to spray it away. Spray away the thetans. Listen. Why don't you go in there? Why don't you? Hey, why don't you go in there? Hey, Angel, get him in there. No, this guy needs to be a Scientologist. He's perfect. This guy got the Xenu eyes and all that. He got the Xenu eyes and all that. No, what's going on, bro? I got divine child eyes. Oh, no, you got those thetan eyes. You got those. Listen, sir, are you in touch with divinity? Are you in touch with divinity? Hey, Joey. Hey, Joey. Hey, I don't care, listen. Joey.
So, guys, which one of these 2 people is actually trying to continue the conversation? It is so obviously Joey.
I've asked you a question.
I'm just trying to look at. I'm going to recommend a very good dentist. Every time you open your mouth.
Listen, I'm not bothered with dentists. Obviously.
Right? Obviously.
No, I'm not.
Obviously, it looks like you look like your teeth are made of butter. And with like plaque around it.
Well, you can insult me all you like. It doesn't. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, brother. Names will never hurt. Why won't you answer me a simple question? What's your spirituality? You're condemning these guys.
I have none. You defend Scientology.
So you're an atheist.
You defend Scientology.
Are you an atheist?
You defend
Sir,
Scientology.
you have none.
All right, you defend Scientology.
Did I hear you
defend
right?
Scientology.
Did I
this
hear
guy
you right?
defends
You have
Xenu
no
coming from the
spirituality.
Galactic Confederacy 78 million years ago and putting 1 billion frozen
Do
people
you
on airplanes and brought them
no
here. You
spirituality.
literally got the Xenu eyes. Look at that.
No, I
Joey,
don't.
Joey.
I've never studied
Joey.
Scientology.
Hey, if you guys want to take a look at him, like I said, here's his.
Okay. That was literally one of the incidents that was brought up in court. Here's the next incident. Okay, this tweet says, this fool could not stop debasing himself after hurt feelings. He then claimed that I doxed him by posting his own public LinkedIn profile. Yeah, posting someone's LinkedIn profile is not doxing someone. All right, let's see what happens here.
It's illegal. I'm going to go.
Okay, go ahead. Go. Please do. Please do.
You
me. Okay,
live stream.
Go do it. Go do it.
You threatened to dox me. I'm going to go.
Go talk to the cops.
William Good, right?
GUD. There you go.
William
GUD.
Good.
Learn the law, dumbass.
Just so you know.
Learn the law.
William Good, right?
And let's talk about you. Learn the law.
Oh, really? Yes, do not go in there.
Do not go in there. It's a cult.
Trying to get your money. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cult.
Thank you.
You end up looking like this guy.
What's your story?
You don't want to look like this guy. It's a cult. It's a cult. It's Scientology. Why are you harassing the lady? Why don't you get out of her face? Why don't you get out of her face?
Because
Why don't you get out of her face? How you gonna?
I think this footage is remarkable. First of all, Joey just said he was going to go off and get the police, and instead he's hanging around and trying to engage with other protesters. And that's Jessica Palmadessa there, of course.
Go to a woman's face like that.
William.
How you going to her face?
I'm not.
That's why your life is so screwed.
She's been talking.
She's
You
not.
guys stop me. You guys are always going home.
Go home. I told you to go home 5
I
times.
was
Go
going
home.
to feed my dog.
Go
and you
feed your
say,
dog.
"Oh,
Your dog is
look,
hungry.
Look, here's the
You're the one
guy
who came
that
back.
supports
You came
Scientology."
back. You left and came back.
Yeah, because you.
Because what? Oh, get out of here,
William,
Mr.
I'm
Teeth.
gonna report you
Go
to the
do
police.
it. Go do it. Report me to the police. It's gonna be a long walk for nothing. You're so dumb.
I'm not dumb.
No, you are. Oh, please take a picture of me. Smile. I'm gonna smile for you. You know what I can do? I can smile because I don't have yellow teeth and plaque like you.
You got
Yeah. I'm gonna buy you some white strips for Christmas. I'm gonna get you some nice white strips.
All right.
Go complain, dummy. Oh yeah. Learn the law, dumbass. Learn the law.
That poor dog. Somebody call CPS for that thing.
And of course, Joey's sitting there talking now with the Scientology Sea Org members.
You're gonna learn that.
What is he going inside for?
He's a dumbass who doesn't understand that public information is public information. And here comes this loser. There she is. She needs some detangler or something. She got those Xenu eyes too. She called the cops what? Called the cops on me. She had to learn a tough lesson. She thought she owns this sidewalk. She learned a lesson. If you don't want your information being known, don't make it public. If your information is public,
Nathan from Hollywood Partnership witnessed you threatening to dox me. That's illegal.
With public information, dumbass. You're so stupid. Your information is. I will meet you there, dumbass. You're so stupid. You make sure you walk away. Hey, what's up, Jesse?
Okay, good. That was literally one of the incidents that was brought up in court. Okay, now this third incident is even more important to make the overall point. Because in this third incident, there was a group of young people who walked by, had nothing to do with Scientology or the Scientology protests or anti-Scientology or anything, and started to tangle verbally, but it was starting to escalate with Joey. And William crossed the street to get the kids to leave Joey alone. Now, believe it or not, in the court proceedings, when William was on the stand, Joey's attorneys, who it turned out were being paid by Scientology, tried to blame William for letting those kids get away. In other words, basically facilitating them from fleeing the scene before the police arrived. And we're trying to put the responsibility on William William should have called the police because these kids were harassing Joey. Totally weird. Totally makes no sense whatsoever. And here's that one. All right. Yeah. He says he literally protected Joey on this. Okay, check this out.
Hey, back up, back up, back up. We're not gonna start trouble out here. Hey, no, everybody, you guys back up. Hey, why are you fighting with kids? Back up, back up, back up, back up. No, back up. Stop. I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, what you did?
I want nothing to do. I want nothing to talk to you. Go talk to your son.
I have been.
All right, then say I don't have nothing to say to you.
Have you been?
You're fighting with kids. Your son reached out to me and he said, you know what your son said? He said, do not talk to them, ignore them like I do. That's what your son said.
Whatever.
Yeah. Stop fighting kids, Joey. Just back up. Everybody back up. Let this guy is a maniac. No, just ignore Joey. He's fighting with kids now. Like I said, go reattach with your own son. Your son reached out to me and your son said, do not talk to Joey.
You see Joey literally crossing the street to come over to William to continue whatever you want to call this, a conversation, an argument, whatever it is. But like for Joey to pretend that he needs to be protected from streets when Joey is constantly the one approaching streets is so wild.
Joey, so I don't care. Go talk to your own. No one cares.
You know what? I follow you on TikTok.
See, there we go. And that literally, that incident was used by Joey to try and convince the court he needed a restraining order against streets. Okay, now we're going to go back to the article. By the way, I'm going to read from the article without showing it on screen because it's going to be easier for me to edit later for the Clips channel. By the way, if you're not yet subscribed to the Clips channel, check that out at Growing Up in Scientology Clips. Okay, now Streets' lawyer, her name is Dorothy Gibbons White, and she is 3-0 so far against taking on Scientology. And I'm going to be interviewing here on this channel tomorrow. So this article, Scientology bankrolled elder abuse case. It emerged during the 5-day bench trial that the plaintiff's elder abuse case was being bankrolled by the Church of Scientology, according to the defendant's lawyer. An anti-Scientology protester was cleared on Friday on elder abuse charges against the plaintiff, whose case was revealed to be bankrolled by Scientology over a 5-day bench trial. The judge ruled that William Good's harsh words against Joseph Eckers during anti-Scientology demonstrations were protected by the First Amendment and denied Joey's request for a restraining order. The court and the oral ruling on Friday went through each of the 5 or 6 interactions, date by date, and said what happened on this date, that's protected by the First Amendment. You can say any kind of disparaging things that somebody might find subjectively upsetting. Joey's team said, we're disappointed that the court would not protect an elder from multiple incidents of abuse that were captured on video. In challenging the restraining order, William Good claimed that Joey Eckers, despite claims to the contrary, was working as a plant or an agent of the Church of Scientology. Joey Eckers' counsel pushed back, contending that William Good had failed to provide proof of Joey Eckers' Scientology affiliation. On the stand, however, Joey told a different story, according to William's lawyer, Dorothy Gibbons White. During the trial and in his moving papers, Joey Eckers repeatedly claimed he had no connection to Scientology. But as soon as Mr. Eckers was on the stand and required to answer my question, do you have a personal arrangement with the Church of Scientology to pay your legal fees in this matter? It was clear that Mr. Eckers was simply advancing the interests of the Church of Scientology. In addition, Mr. Eckers offered no credible evidence that Mr. Good actually caused him any mental suffering, as is required by the code. And both the undisputed video evidence and additional impeachment evidence confirmed that he was not in fear of Mr. Good. I think that is why those videos are so important, because it so clearly shows that no reasonable person could ever conclude that Joey was at any time in any fear of William. That is just absolutely absurd. This wasn't the case of some elderly man who's abused on the sidewalk for no reason. He was being used as a pawn. Oh, this is interesting. Another quote from the other lawyer, the other lawyer that was representing William. Not trying to puff up my client or anything, but he's sort of, I think, viewed as kind of the charismatic leader of these protests. He's got a lot of followers on social media. He's someone that the other protesters look up to. I think Scientology thought they could try to cut the legs out from under the protests by going after the person who they saw as the leader. And I think they were using the petitioner, Joey, in this case, to make that point or to serve that end. Absolutely. I could not possibly agree more. And let me see. Here we go. Financed by the Church of Scientology. Mr. Joey Eckers brought this case for the purpose of silencing Mr. William Good, because Mr. Good is a well-known, charismatic, and especially effective activist in these protests. Guys, one of the funniest things that I heard happen during the proceedings is Joey showed up with a walker. Joey showed up with a walker pretending to be this frail old man and even passed out in the hallway and had to be attended to by EMTs. You're not going to believe who happened to show up on the sidewalks of Hollywood, walking past William Good yesterday, looking very healthy and vibrant and walking unassisted. This is a good one. Check this out, guys. So Will's tweet here. The Scientology plant who took out the bullshit temporary restraining order for elder abuse makes an appearance. He needed assistance with walking during court, even had some EMS come when he collapsed after testifying. But now, miraculously, he can walk unassisted. This was just yesterday, you guys. Check it out.
Walking good today. He's walking much better. Look at him. He's walking much better. The Scientology plan. He's walking much better today. He was.
What are the chances? Why does this guy show up everywhere William Good is? It's just like Patrick Perry. Patrick Perry and Joey Eckers, the two Scientology plants, Scientology agents that they have been trying to use to mess with the protesters for the last year. All right, guys, that is all I have on this. In 1 hour, I will be doing a live interview on this channel with a former staff member who you guys have never heard from before. Definitely not on my channel, but I'm pretty sure not on anyone's channel. So I'm very much looking forward to that. All right, guys, that is it for now. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe